You know, this announcement.
You're listening to Baka Beautiful Radio. I'm your host, Jade Harrell, and we're talking about the natural hair care experience. Now, you know, if you've ever processed, dyed, or otherwise chemically treated your hair, you're starting to realize that the results can be very adverse to the healthy hair you're actually trying to go after. And when you think of that, our skin is our body's largest organ. It makes you think about what we put directly on it. That said, there are no known relaxers that treat both your hair and your skin, but today we'll get introduced to one that does, as well as a complete line of natural products made for a holistic approach to hair and skin. Baka Beautiful. Listening to Baka Beautiful Radio. I'm your host, Jade Harrell. I have with me owner and founder Brenda Searles of Baka Beautiful. Many, like me, have decided to stop poisoning our scalp and our hair, and therefore our bodies, with all the chemicals found in many of the products on the shelves. What should we know about the journey that we have been on toward natural hair?
It is a journey, and it can be a very pleasant journey. Baka Beautiful is going to make the journey much easier for those who want to transition from chemical to natural. We provide a natural alternative for transitioning and for taking care of your natural hair and skin. And as you mentioned, our product is very unique because our natural laxer is also a facial. The same product you put on your hair, you put on your skin.
I found that by the time you figure out what to do for your hair, by the time you figure out what to do for your scalp, as well as your skin, you've got a closet full of products that, you know, may or may not work well together. So you've got the entire line?
Yes, I say I'd like everyone to be Baka Beautiful from head to toe. So the line works for the entire family, male, female.
That's perfect, because I know that personally with my own experience, when I was producing television at one point, I had to have many different looks. And one of the greatest struggles was with hair. And I ended up with several different weaves, all kinds of wigs. And at the end of the shoot, at the end of the season, I didn't have any hair.
And over the years, we've seen that because we've had natural salons, one of the first natural salons in Philadelphia. From that, it encouraged me to develop products that would be healthy for the hair as well as the skin. So several of our products work as dual products for the hair as well as the skin. Not just one product, several of them. For instance, it's the natural hair relaxer. As I mentioned, it's called Natural Laxer. It's completely herbal clay mixture formulated. It detoxes and smooths the hair. It actually loosens the wave or curl pattern. It also does the same for the skin. It detoxes the skin, smooths the skin. It's just a wonderful natural product that does not alter your hair. It just defines your hair. So it loosens the natural wave or curl pattern that you never knew you had.
On my healing journey, tired of the same old line, reeling from split-end promises to ease, uplift, and define. First natural laxer round, and I'm doing fine. Wanting it to be relaxed and easy, with no negative tricks in the mix. No, naturally. By the second round, we're becoming even more free. Yes, my mind, my body, my hair, and my skin are precious and pure. My tresses are healing holistically with no more harm to endure. By my third round, longer, stronger, I'm sure. No doubt in my mind, natural laxer has been the cure. Light and free to be truly me, doing me the right way, with help from nature, in just a bit of clay. Now bolder is my life, each Baka Beautiful day.
I received my first package of the Baka Beautiful line with the natural laxer and leave-in conditioner and serum, and I've tried a few, and we'll talk about that a little more as you go. But one of the things that strikes me initially, and anyone else that gets close, is how good it smells.
Some of the products we have argan oil, which comes from a nut tree in southern Morocco. It comes from the Sahara Desert area, and it's a refined clay, so it's very clean and very fine like a powder. We infuse in that natural herbs such as myrtle, rosemary, nettle, sage. The wonderful smells come from natural oil fragrances and also the natural herbs. Some of the fragrances may be mango, or you may have a rose, and in one of the products, the vitamins, you have a wonderful cocoa milk scent. So the scents are natural along with the natural product. We don't use any alcohol or, in fact, no chemical fragrances. And that's what makes the hair smell fresh and nice, and it also helps process.
I mean, my whole journey has been to become holistically healthy, and that takes the role with healthy eating and as well as how we do our cosmetics. We've only just begun as we trace natural hair back to the roots of good health here on Baka Beautiful Radio. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Baka Radio. Getting to the roots of our natural hair rhythm. Enjoy a hair care system that allows an at-home spa full of wholesome natural ingredients such as myrtle, rosemary, sage, nettles, and mixtures of natural oils and clays with no extra chemical additives, none. No parabens, no sulfates, no things you can't pronounce. Just natural. For repair, maintenance, conditioning, and even coloring, a variety of holistic healing products available for an all-natural experience. Baka Beautiful. Call 1-800-877-9225. That's 1-800-877-9225. Or online at bakabeauty.com. Baka Radio. Getting to the roots of our natural hair rhythm.
You're listening to Baka Beautiful Radio. I'm your host, Jade Harrell. I have with me owner and founder Brenda Searles of Baka Beautiful. And we've been busy talking about the natural hair care journey because these days we're learning that our hair and skin are a part of our health. Just like we seek out a healthy and fit body, we want the same from a good head of hair. Straying away from chemicals, we find products like the Baka Beautiful line of hair and skin care to manage and control our hair without chemicals, to alleviate damaged hair problems, thinning, and balding. We've had lots of testimonials coming in about the wholesome ingredients and all natural characteristics of the Baka Beautiful products.
Thank you, Baka Beautiful customers, for your many heartfelt testimonials and comments delivered daily from around the world regarding your Baka Beautiful experiences. From first-timers to veteran natural laxer users, you've shared your journey and we have enjoyed watching. We recently asked for video testimonials from first-time customers and from those just trying the product to give an immediate impression of the texture, the quality, and the scent factors that we so highly value in our products. Let's see what we got.
I really don't like a lot of gels that cause flakiness. So this has a nice feel that it feels soft, like it wasn't, like it won't flake up in your hair. I'm constantly dyeing my hair, and I like to try something more natural. Well, I use the oil sheen to put a shine on my hair. I believe I would rather try the shea butter.
Thinking that when I started to take high blood pressure medicine, my hair shedded and it came out thin really bad. So that's why I want to go natural, so I can get my hair the opportunity to grow back. But I'm sort of scared though.
Lovely.
I don't think you should be scared. It takes a process though. Since I've gone natural now probably 15 years. I haven't had a chemical in my hair, but it took me keeping it braided a lot and keeping and even with the braids, it kind of thins out your edges. Smells good enough to eat. You may not want to eat it, but I want to try this.
Visit our YouTube and Facebook pages online to see the many examples of mixing, using, and styling with the various Baka Beautiful products, and see how others have enjoyed their natural at-home spa system and how it works for them.
We continue on the line with Brenda Searles, the founder of Baka Beautiful, and she's ventured throughout the African continent where she's learned about the use of plants and natural products from native herbalists. In 1990, she introduced the first 100% all-natural herbal hair spa system, Natural Laxer. Now she introduces the full line of Baka Beautiful natural hair care products to manage and control hair without chemicals. Let's dive right in and have Brenda speak with some callers about the care for natural hair.
I'd like to start with my journey. I would say that Egypt was the first civilization that had a holistic approach to natural beauty. They used different colors, as you know about the Egyptian henna. They were using all natural approaches because they did not have the chemicals that we now have. So I traveled all over the African continent, and I had the experience through my curiosity of going to different bathhouses and meeting people, even though I couldn't really communicate in their language, but it wasn't necessary because in the bathhouses, the women share their ideas and they share the herbs that they're using, and they make up their own herbs. This herbalist made up things, and she asked me to try it on my skin as a facial, and I said, okay, I'll try it, and I did, and I loved it. It gave my skin such a glow. She had mixed up some very fine powdered herbs. This lady happened to be named Baka. So Baka and I became friends, and to this day, she still formulates certain herbs for me. My journey to Egypt, they have some of the best henna in the world. However, Egypt being the advanced society that it is, they started using chemicals. And so now they've gone full circle all the way around, and now they're back to natural, and they're using Baka Beautiful natural products. So they're now distributed in Egypt because they see the benefit and the defaults of using chemicals and the benefit of not. So we're distributed in Egypt. They use it for their hair care, their skin management, and for hair color. We have natural colors for the hair. Chemical color and chemical perms, the two are a devastating combination. We created the hair colors, the natural way of managing the hair, and all of this so that we would have healthier hair and would have hair as time goes on. So we're also distributed in Holland, France, England, Spain, Saudi Arabia, and now Nigeria. And we've actually shipped products to Israel, Italy, Australia, New Zealand, and Japan. So there is a wave of natural awareness. Of course, our base is in Florida. Many people know about our products, but we want more to know about it. And it's not just because it's our product, but because it is a holistic approach to natural beauty.
I've had a few questions come in, and I wanted to run them by you and see if you might be able to provide the answers for us. One caller asked, how do I go from perm to natural without hair loss or cutting out the perm? Is that possible, Brenda?
Absolutely. Actually, the natural laxer mix is a misnomer. We gave the name natural laxer because we wanted to get your attention. It's not a relaxer to alter the hair. But what it really does is it stops the hair from shedding. So if you're going from a perm, many get stuck in the middle where they don't want to cut out the perm, so they have a teeny-weeny afro. They want to still keep their hair. So with our natural laxer kit, we call it a 3-in-1 kit. You have all of the ingredients. You have the natural laxer mix, you have the rose water, you have the natural laxer hair oil, we have the shampoo and conditioner with no sulfate, no paraben, and we offer you a hydro cap so that you can keep moisture in. This is the method or the regime that you need to transition naturally without having to lose your hair or having to cut it off. What the natural laxer does for your new growth, it just loosens it. It doesn't straighten it, it loosens it so that it doesn't snap off where the perm is. And that's what usually happens. So you can maintain your hair, transition to natural without losing your hair or shedding.
Well, it sounds like I also get to hold on to the integrity of having a natural curl pattern, which is what makes our hair so beautiful and strong, but conversely is what makes it difficult to manage in certain ways.
Once you've done that transition and you have your natural hair and it's beautiful, you want to be able to manage it. So that's another purpose of the whole regime of the natural laxer mix again, and also the Vitamist infusion, which infuses vitamins and a mist and moisture because our hair is naturally dry. The whole system that we offer, you also need the Baka butter, which is great for the scalp as well as for the hair, and it is also a skincare product as well.
Baka.